What's up, guys? This is Alex Robinson. If you don't know me, you must have seen me on another YouTube channel, which is called TR Vlogs. And I want you to go ahead and check out her channel. She does really good footages on everything, basically on her life, on car meets or car shows, other things that she likes doing. She's busy and doing work and all that, and I can totally respect that because you got to make that money somehow. I didn't want to go ahead and end up doing this intro in the basement because there's a lot of stuff that's going on right now. And also, I was just doing that a minute ago, and apparently my batteries on my camera went ahead and died on me, so I tried to charge it and everything. And of course, my Energizer battery charging station is on the fritz right now, and all 4 batteries are not charging like they're supposed to. So, and if you actually ever seen me before, you would usually see me with a silver 2009 Ford Focus, which is basically down right now. It's been down since basically, I want to say late June, early July. It's been down for like so long. And if you can see here, that's my car. I mean, it's sitting around doing nothing and everything. And the funny part is, it starts up just fine, and I'm trying to go ahead and understand why it just doesn't want to move and everything. So I mean, it starts up fine, it revs good, it just does not want to move. And I've been trying to get the money situated, get it fixed, and see what it is. If it's like clutch plate, clutch spring, any of the clutch parts has gone bad. If it's differential, I had a couple people go ahead and tell me it could be that. I've had one person who told me that it could be a throttle body situation, which is actually loosely possible. Sorry about the sun and everything, I'm just doing this outside. I mean, it's not that cold out here. It's actually pretty nice. And not only I have one car, I also have 2 cars. That one is my project car that I'm trying to get work done to. And sorry, because this one doesn't have the option of, because I'm using an iPhone, of course, which doesn't go ahead and swap this other side and then end up doing the other. But so I'm just waiting for a friend of mine. We're actually heading towards Philly today. He's almost here soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and end up starting this car up. Excuse all the stuff that's in the back seat and stuff that's on the side of the seat. It's been sitting for so long. I've been trying to go ahead and deal with moisture situation in the vehicle. So we're gonna go ahead and end up starting this car up to go ahead and get it a little warmed up until my friend shows up. And if you've never heard this car, you will be the first people or people who will be watching this video end up seeing this. So inside the car now. And that's what it sounds like on a cold start. I mean, I had some exhaust work done to it. I had resonator deleted, and that sounded nice. Then I wanted to say to myself, maybe I can make it louder. So I decided to basically what I did was got the resonator deleted, sounded nice. Then I said, all right, let me go ahead and make it louder. And I went ahead and borrowed a tool from AutoZone, which is an exhaust pipe cutter. Did that, took the muffler off, and started it up, and it sounded a whole lot louder and a little bit meaner. And drove it around, and I was like, all right, this is kind of nice. So right now it's got an aftermarket muffler underneath of it, which makes it a lot louder. I can't tell you what kind it is because it's still on the finishing phase. There's gonna be a lot of other things that are gonna be done on this car, body wise, cosmetic wise. It's got new taillights in it. Next up is the headlights and a couple other things. And I know you can see I have got a little bushiness right here. Well, because it is No Shave November, that means you do not shave in the entire month of November. At the end of November and becomes into December, then you can shave it off. I'm gonna actually trim all this up after when November ends, and then once December comes in, I'm gonna start trimming all this stuff up. So I mean, right now, just trying to get money situated. I want to get out of the house so much, and I know this is kind of go ahead and end up repeating almost some of the things I end up saying, but I haven't done any videos in a while, after like all the stuff that I've been trying to do, trying to save money, trying to do stuff to the car, and then trying to help out my mom, trying to help out anybody else I know, and also not only that, also take care of me, and which is the only thing I need to do as well too, because you can only do so much in life. And if you do believe in that, hey, amen to you guys. So right now it is 3:27, and just hopefully he gets here and he'll end up messaging me when he gets here. So I'm gonna end up letting this car run for a little bit until he gets here, and once I start heading out, then I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh, I miss that sound so much, especially driving down the road. He's not here yet, guys. Still waiting for him. He's probably almost here, to be honest, and just letting this car warm up a little bit, just keeping his battery charged. At some point, once this thing is back on the road, I'm gonna get the oil changed, because that's a dire situation right now, because it's a little over the mileage, just a little bit. And I mean, this car is clean. I got it for free from my mom, and I am very grateful for her that she gave it to me. And there's a lot of stuff I want to do to this car, and one of them I've already done, of course. It sounds nice. It sounds nice. I want to go ahead and make it sound a little bit more crisper and cleaner. At some point, once this transmission is taken care of, then next up is the motor. And I just love this car. I mean, I can't go ahead and turn down a free car. I have a lot of people go ahead and tell me, it's like, dude, you need to get a faster car and do a lot of stuff too. Don't waste your money on this car and everything. Well, here's the thing. I would love to go ahead and sell this car, but I love this car so much. It's gotten me through every situation I've ever been into, traffic-wise, traffic conditions, basically like weather and all that. So this car is a really good car. I want to get a rear-wheel drive vehicle, but that's not gonna happen yet. Or I can end up turning this car into rear-wheel drive, bring it back to its original state like it was for the I think it was the 78 Escort, and that's the Hoonigan car. Basically want to do it to this and kind of turn it into a drift car. So he's not here yet, so once he gets here, then I'll be rolling out and then heading to Pennsylvania. Okay, coming out now. This has been the third time now they allowed me to accept the money now. To just make sure, now for future reference, make sure I have the money, and so I have them, let them know about the routes, all the information and everything. Locking me out now. So now we're heading towards Philadelphia, and see when we get there. Dude, this vehicle right here is fucking following us, trying to catch up with this fucking Chevy Bolt. He just merged. Oh shit!
And see, I'm pretty spot on when I do it.
Mm-hmm. He's still right there. What the fuck?
He's trying though.
He trying.
My charge station's over here.
That's fucking funny as hell. All right, so we're gonna be letting the car charge for just a little bit, for 40 minutes. So right now we're actually gonna be going into Zoe's kitchen. I've never been in, to be honest. I've been trying to go ahead and actually explore around Annapolis a little bit more. So we're gonna be grabbing something a little bit to eat, and then once it's done charging, we'll be heading back on the road. So just hope for that. So guys, we're in Philadelphia right now, and we're just at a charging station for the Chevy Bolt, and look at this shit. Look at this shit.
What?
You got a fucking screen on the dash right there, you got a screen right here. Hella fucking lit. But no, this is actually a lot different than the Volt, because the Volt is actually a hybrid, because you use gas and electric motor, because which the gas actually charges the battery. And then you can actually, I think it's what you basically, if you run out of gas, you can still use the battery, but then you got to go to a gas station or a charging station, then basically charge it up.
Yep.
Yeah, but with this one, it's all electric. It's all electric, and it moves like a motherfucker and handles like a motherfucker. I witnessed it a couple times. I didn't record it, so, but if there's ever a point in time, like when I ever want to get another vehicle and everything, I'm getting one of these. Because I don't have to worry about gas at all. So,
and it charges quick as shit.
And it charges quick.
It was a quarter tank when we got here. We only been here for like 10 minutes and it's almost at a half.
Exactly.
It's already at 100 miles.
Damn.
Yeah,
this charging station is not a fucking joke.
Yeah, this is a fast charger. This shit's clutching.
Yeah, because you said you're already looking at you're thinking about actually getting the charger that you want to get.
Yeah, but it had to be professionally installed.
What the fuck?
It has to be because it has to run 240 volts, so you just can't plug it up to a wall. It has to be professionally installed.
Yeah, I think it uses a different socket.
No, it doesn't use a socket at all. It has to be it's wiring. Like you have to wire from the breaker box to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one of them. Yeah, it has to be. You can get one that plugs into the wall, but it's slow, very slow, because it runs off 110.
Shit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They named this lane.
Yeah.
They name all of the charge stations. I don't know if you saw that, but they name all the charge stations a certain name. So if anything ever happens, you just say lane and then you say the number where anything happens, or if anything's wrong with the chargers. Nothing really goes wrong with these chargers ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I haven't ran into one except that one, but that wasn't. I'm talking about EVgo. If we're talking about like electronic institution, yeah, some of them. I mean, they get used more than EVgo because they're actually free and they, like EVgo, you have to make a membership, and I mean the membership is free, and then you can use their charging stations for free, but nobody wants to go through all that when they can just go, oh shit, it's free.
Exactly.
Like you can just hit start. You don't have to go through all the membership and shit. I got a membership. I don't give a fuck. I got a membership. It's free, and I charge for free. Like, and I'm already at a half a tank now.
Yeah, it's better than going ahead and paying money.
Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, I'm honestly, if you do a road trip, it's actually worth it to do in an electric car. Yes, it takes longer to get in long distance. If you're talking about going from here to New York, you're gonna at least need to charge at least twice. And the reason why is because you don't want to get below a quarter tank. It's not a good idea. I'm not. You lose a lot of propulsion already when you get below 3/4 of a tank. You lose a shit ton of propulsion when you get to a quarter tank because your car is not going to take off the same way that it took off at a half. It's not going to take off. It's a battery, so it does lose voltage. It does lose things, even though it's lithium ion, which has a lot less loss than most batteries, but you still lose a lot. Now, with this car, not just saying any car that's electric, it's probably the best to do road trips in because you get to stop, and most likely at charge station, where the charge station is at, there's probably places you can go eat, look around, chill. There's always usually places. There's usually a lot of charge stations at malls. This is all set up for you to get out of the fucking car and go and just look at things. I've tried new things. I've tried new places since I've had this car, and I don't pay for gas, so I might as well just put it in the food because I'm a fat ass. So like, I don't put as much money into food like I do gas, but I'm saying like, try new places. I tried this pizza place that's over here, that's right next to this charger, and I swear to God, I wanted to marry that place. That shit is delicious. But like, to be honest with you, that's what I do when I'm charging. Like, yeah, I do spend a lot of time on the charger, but to be honest with you, I get the same amount of mileage as a regular car. You just have to pay for gas, and it's quicker to fill up than sitting on a charge station. But to be honest with you, think about, you got luxury versus being patient.
Yeah.
That patience is starting to do this with my money. So I'm not mad that it takes an hour to charge my car fully. Then it takes like 5 to 10 minutes to fill up a car when I'm spending $40. So yes, gas has gone down, but nothing can beat free 99. Sorry.
Yeah, free 99. There you go.
Nothing can beat free 99. So, and then like you get fun out of this car, like out of electric cars. Well, I won't say all of them, but like this car has propulsion to it. Like it's quite scary. Every time somebody gets in it, they're like, "Whoa, what is this?" Like, I'm like, "It's a ball. It bolts down the road." It's like it's actually the most underrated car, and The only thing that limits it is its top speed. That's the only thing that limits it. Chevy set the governor for 92 miles an hour on this car. Yes, that is fucking low. But I know why they did it. Because of the motor they put in here is only can rev to a certain limit. But they put it in a safe zone. Now, the motor can rev past that safe zone and still be safe. But you know how they are. They rather just play it like really safe versus just playing it just safe. It could get 115 to 120 miles an hour off this same motor. But anything past that will rev it too high. Because remember, there's no transmission in electric cars. There's only motors. So you would have to get a bigger motor to want more speed.
Exactly.
Like a Tesla motor. Tesla motors are huge. So that's why they weigh so fucking much, and most of them are dual motors. So, yeah, I mean, shit. I'm about to reach 3-4. Look at that. It's charging fast as shit. So, and I'm already at 135 now.
Damn.
I'm telling you, I'm clutching it right now. It's clutching this power, but it kind of needs it because we're gonna go down here, and then yeah. But yeah, I'm not mad at this car whatsoever. Charging doesn't bother me. I just sit here and watch YouTube, watch that bitch charge. I try not to run the heat because it takes away from power.
Yes,
now it's doing 46 kilowatts. Went back down to 45 as soon as I said something.
Yeah.
But like it's actually a 50 kilowatt charger. So
Yes.
the fact that it's doing that, it's still powering the car. So with the power in the car and charging, yeah, 45. That about adds up to 50.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean.
So if you ever think about going ahead and getting a new car in your budget and everything, I recommend getting an electric car, because then you don't have to worry about fuel, spending money, and you can charge this thing at the house because it comes with a charger. And
I wouldn't recommend charging it only at the house.
Yes.
It will take
Yes.
too long. If
Yes.
you're at 90% or higher, that's when you charge it at the house, because by the time you wake up in the morning, it will be fully charged.
Exactly.
If you try to charge that from like 0, it's going to take 26 hours
Yes.
to charge it at the house.
Yes.
It's not worth it. Go to a quick charging station, put it there for an hour. You'll probably get to like 90, 80, or 90%, depending on how fast the charger is. And then go home. After 90%, you can go home and put on a charge, and it will not raise your electric bill because you only need like 6 or 7 more kilowatts, which is like running a fucking Xbox all night.
Yep.
So it's not going to really raise your electric bill unless you're trying to charge your car only at your house, which will take forever.
Yes.
So no, it's not an electric bill problem. Now I'll find out when the electric bill comes in, but right now, so far so good.
Yeah. So just think about it, guys. Think about getting an electric car. It may save you your life one day. So what's up, guys? I'm back home and everything. I didn't record anything back home because music was playing. I didn't want to go ahead and deal with copyright. I'm at work right now. Last night was really fun. It really was. I haven't been in Philly for a very long time. And I know I'm doing it sideways. I didn't do it sideways in the beginning of the video and the rest of the videos during the whole entire trip to Pennsylvania. So next video, when I go ahead and post it out, I'll go ahead and definitely make sure that I have it this way. So don't worry about that. I'm going to correct that shit. But last night was actually pretty good. We were actually trying to go to one place. Sorry for that. Trying to go to one place to go ahead and get, the best pizza that my friend told me about. If you ever heard of the place, you should know exactly what I'm talking about. The place is called Spicy Sicily Pizza 2. I heard it's really good. If you think it's definitely worth it, please put a comment down below to let me know if you definitely say it's worth going there and getting the pizza, so I can go ahead and experience it. We've also went to Dave & Buster's to go ahead and play a little bit of games. I didn't want to go ahead and record in there because I didn't know what their policy was completely in there, so I didn't want to go ahead and feel like getting my phone out, start recording, and they end up saying, it's like, are you recording? It's like, well, you can't really go ahead and do that here. So I mean, it's a kind of a strict policy that we have here, so I didn't want to go ahead and deal with all of that. And we also went down there because we were ended up supposed to go to Sicily Pizza too, and they were closed, and it was already 12 o'clock. So hopefully next time when my friend is actually ready to do it again, he'll let me know, and I'm definitely down to go ahead and do it again. I want to go ahead and let everybody know about that car that we were just in. This is a 2019 Chevy Bolt EV. And it's a lot more different than the Volt, because the Volt is actually basically a hybrid vehicle, which uses gas and electric motor. And it's a sedan. But the Bolt is actually a hatchback. And it is quick. It is quick. And he loves it. He doesn't have to worry about spending gas on the vehicle and everything. So it was actually pretty lit. Also, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Delaware Vapors. If you've ever been to Delaware Vapors, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Their whole layout is nice. It's beautiful. All their juices are actually at the top, and you can actually sit down. Literally, there's tables. They're over by the wall. There's also bar stools, which is actually pretty cool that I actually just saw. So, I mean, the whole place is great. It's definitely worth it. And also, you don't have to really worry about taxes for prices on stuff that you have to buy and everything. So that's actually pretty cool. I actually had to buy a couple coils for my Cloud Beast King. And I also am a vapor. I've been doing it since basically I was 18 years old. So that's been 5 years, literally 5 years. And I don't mind it and everything. So, and I know I have a couple people go ahead and ask me, he's like, you smoke cigarettes? I'm like, no, I'd rather just vape and everything. But I know there's people saying it's like, if you don't smoke, don't vape. But it's my decision. I can't really go ahead and do all that. Also, I'll be making another video. I don't know when yet, but I will definitely go ahead and put it down below to let you know when I'm ready to go ahead and do all that. I just need to go ahead and start putting up these videos and everything. I need to get this subscriber channel up to at least this year, just the end of this year, up to 100 subscribers. If we can get up to 100 subscribers, next year is going to be a whole new ball game. Next year I'm going to be getting my car fixed, going to car meets, doing a little bit of ventures here and there, and I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff to get everything going. Also, I'm be making a trip to Chicago, so I'll probably end up doing the next video there, and about my whole experience in Chicago. I've never been in Chicago, but I have been in Missouri and all that kind of stuff. But this is actually a place I want to actually go to. So, and then once I'm down there, I'm probably going to end up trying some Chicago-style pizza and other things. So, I hope you do like this video. If you like this video, put a like down there. If you want to go ahead and any questions you go on and ask me, you go ahead and go down to the comments below, and just let me know what you want me to go ahead and do. If everything is okay that you like here and everything, that's good. And I just want to go ahead and get a lot of followers on here, and not only that, also subscribers. So if you want to go ahead and follow me, you can follow me on Instagram. I'll put it down below. And I also have a Snapchat, which I'm going to end up start doing stuff for that and try to get that stuff lifted off. So thank you for watching. You guys have a good day. Stay cool, stay lit. Peace, and I'm out.